Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to yet another Metroid Prime Let's Play video, and specifically of Metroid Prime 1 Randomized. This time around, it's gonna be post-commentary time. I decided to shake things a bit for the next following videos. It might be interesting, might be not, we'll see. Anyway, at this point, I'm back at Magma Caverns. I'm heading up to Drana Drifts because I realized that I made a mistake after checking the walkthrough. Since I'm not exactly used to playing Randomizer after a long time, I was operating under normal game logic. What does that mean, you'll ask? Well, it means I didn't quite remember what options I had available, because again, I'm more used to playing the game normally than, well, randomize. My bad. To cut to the point, I have the possibility to actually access the pirate labs, but not through the usual means, via reverse Hydra labs. I won't be reaching it on this video. I cut it short right in the Tardus's chamber because, well, I made it in chunks of 50 minutes. This is a 2-hour length footage, and I won't upload 2 hours of footage to YouTube because my internet will murder me. Literally, it will become Satan and Sapien and try to choke me if I try to do that. So this part of Magmur is actually pretty easy. It's just a bit annoying at the moment, and it never stops being annoying because, well, later it becomes populated by space pirates. Thankfully, by that point, one usually has not only the super missiles, but also the plasma beams. So the space pirates, the aero trooper space pirates, are going to, well, not going to be much of a threat. And here I am reaching tunnel access B, and I tried for a bit to check how the timing is, because honestly speaking, I get nervous in this section. Like, why did you have to? Why, Retro Studios? Please, anyone tell me, please, why you had to put that there? Like, why? And if you're wondering what I'm saying, that there, I refer to the boxes that kinda blow up when you sorta bomb twice each box. It's kinda infuriating because you have to pay a hefty price. While health might not sound like a hefty price to pay, it is, because it's a terrible price to pay, because you have to bomb jump out of the lava, and sometimes the marble bombs don't quite react as I want to, so I lose more health. And this is Magmur, and there isn't anything that's really close in terms of save points. I decided not to go just yet for it. I practiced it a bit and decided to practice a bit more, but I decided to not quite go just yet for the item because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, and I'd rather have more tanks on my end than no tanks. I go back and decide to try again, and I'm fairly sure that this is the failure, and yet another failure. I do it multiple times, several times, and honestly, it's not fun. Like, later on, I get the time, but as it is, that timing is a bit too stiff. Like, you have to place the mid-air bomb as you go up, and it needs to be precise, not like I did it when I was already at the peak of the jump. No, 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 no. It needs to be a little bit before. And you need to be a bit lucky when you place the other one because you have to time it just right. And while I did jump there, it wasn't particularly close to the place. And that's another problem of this area. You can't just quite make it with an assumption. I nearly got there. I nearly did it. And this is still a failure because if memory doesn't fails me, I not only get over there, but I find that I actually fail, and I will keep failing at this. And I might as well title the many failures of Duncan, Idaho at bomb jumping. And it's just like that. But there is no other way. You either keep bomb jumping or you don't. In the end, you have to keep doing it until you, by some miracle, get it. But that's not quite yet, that's later on. Yeah, I got up and I failed the jump. And I failed the jump again, and not quite like I keep practicing. I need to figure out the correct timing, which is what I was doing here. And I keep doing this for a bit more, because that stupid thing, it's annoying when you don't. I'm kind of a bit of an obsessive kind of guy in this game. Like, I enjoy practicing stuff until I get it just right. And more or less that's a good chunk of this video. My many failures at bomb jumping. And I'm leaving them because I think that's a bit honest. It may be boring to see a person fail, but I'd rather fail than just, well, edit it out and make it seem like I won it right from the get-to-go. That's closer to the timing needed, but it's still just a bit too much. See, it's a couple of millimeters that can screw me, and those millimeters can be fatal. I almost got up again, and it was just by a tiny amount. And this is why I hate this jump. It's like the community, the speedrunning community was kind enough to show me a few tutorials, a few videos, how to perform things, some gave me tips, but honestly speaking, this is absolute hell to do. Because one mistake and you have to do this again from scratch. And doing this stuff from scratch isn't fun, it's annoying, it's torture. You need to place the normal sums just right, using that stupid position and place the other bomb just low enough for you to jump, but also just high enough that this jump is gonna send you right where you need to get to the border. And I was quite happy when I got it. I actually give up on this attempt because, well, it consumed 90% of my tanks, and I was quite angry to be And that's another of the weird times that the mobile jumps just don't want to work as I want to. So I decide, alright, I'll just get to it later. I go off to Pedrana and I hit the save point and then head off to the Tardus's chamber. If I'm to be frank, this is maybe the most boring section of the entire LP. It's 15 minutes and 1 second of not much progress. Because I still don't have the plasma beam, I can't go ahead and clean 20% of Pedrana. Like, to fully clear Pedrana, you need power bombs, which I will abbreviate as always as P bombs. You need P bombs, grapple beam, gravity sweep, plasma beam. And you need those 4 items along the spider ball and the super missiles to fully clear Pedrana dreams. And the spider ball is just to access a specific item a bit above here in the ruins. In the ice ruins that are beyond here, there is an item, and you need spider ball for that. I showcased it earlier, but otherwise, yeah, Pedrana is a bit easy to finish because it doesn't have many places for items to be hiding, and that's nice actually because once you do, I think I triggered the Ridley cutscene. I'm a bit of a fan of boundary breaks, so a thing here is that Ridley is just that big, and they actually recolored models so that it looks that he's much higher than he's usually at. Or rather, in this scene, he's not really all that high in the sky, rather he's much lower, but the blue it's used for effect. And here we have the most rare creatures of the Pedrana trees, the ice shrek pants. And honestly speaking, that's the last chance one has to scan the Shrek pads. Why? Because they disappear afterwards. They get replaced with Shigans. And this is another nice thing I can do now. Given that I have the spider ball, I can just climb up again. And I did because I forgot that I had a space pirate left, a space aerotrooper. And now I can climb. Hallelujah. I go to the save point in order to replenish a bit of my health. And well, I head to the Tardus's chamber and cut the video there because again 15 minutes is the limit. And many new people aren't aware of this, but 15 minutes used to be the limit on YouTube long ago. Old-timers like me who had their channels for a long time could upload larger videos. But YouTube eventually did away with that feature, and now everybody can just upload whatever video length they want to. People say YouTube is crap. I say, well, YouTube has a few improvements over time. I try to not wake the she-god, a futile act, but I don't want to fight it. I don't want to fight that Shigot. At the moment, they're still too annoying. They need like 4 super missiles to die. And I